Pancho, ice cream charisma, they're around. Ma, bring it on. You ready? Okay, very well, man. Okay, ready? Everybody, right? White man for Kumba. Drum roll, please. Boom. Bam, how you white man for Kumba? How you gonna vex? White man for Kumba. I beg una help me. White man for Kumba, or you calm down, no. Oh, now it's go on.
Man, the country, job not day. When I like man.
You just enter one kind of anger. We vex.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, White Mama Kumba. Welcome. Now, really, what an entrance, but I wasn't expecting it.
Why Pancho they make a video fixing for the live video? Where's the Pancho coming? I didn't see you. Pancho, I know your plan. The plans you have, I know.
Pancho, you don't make now, let's say, now you be the artist, now you be the celebrity. Then me and White Mama Kumba now welcome by you. I said it. No, now why man no? His name now why Mama Kumba him represent. If you no come to no say you enter. Welcome, Charisma.
I know you Pancho fine. I can't get you well, bro. I don't know what's happening on my phone.
Wait, move on. Now high technology, they do Pancho. Riley, you don't salute me today. Okay, yes, he saluted me earlier. Well, man,
Yes,
I better your hair because today go worry.
All that anger, we are going to get on my heart. Didn't show fire more crash.
You want to move, you want to release your anger now. Our skin, I beg you, I don't beg you yesterday, so I beg. Take it easy, but we are beg. No kiwi, no we spoil. Would hear you now 5 or 5. You see, and Pancho, but they said they need to hear you too. You see, I think they should say hi now. Me they hear. Charisma, welcome. I introduce you for the guests, then you tell we will start the show, okay?
All
right. So everybody, this is the one and only. I don't even now introduce you again because they will take a cow blood. I fear no. So the one and only, everybody who knows, who's been following the entertainment industry, you all know that we have a lot of sectors. We have the comedy, we have the acting, we have, which is still comedy under the acting, but we have, different genre of artists and actors and comedians. So Charisma is a comedian. He also does acting, like regular acting. And when I say that, I mean he does stand-up comedy, he does skits, and then he also does movies. So I don't know what I do ever act normal part, but
I'm tired.
I don't know what I do ever act. What if you put a straight face act regular part, like regular maybe regular human being without being funny, what I mean, like regular role. So but then that's Charisma in a nutshell. For me, I see him as that versatile person that I've talked to you guys about. And so we have a list of people that we're bringing on the show. So today we decided that it's going to be Charisma's turn. And what makes me happy is the fact that the moment I reached out to him, he didn't even hesitate. He just said, "Count me in, mama, I did down." Like, I don't even know how to explain it. I was so excited. I was so happy because I know that Charisma, for me, I'm starstruck right now because Charisma is a celebrity. So Charisma, I bet Charisma is a celebrity for me. So when he accept to can join my life, I was so happy. And right now, this is I'm so excited because Charisma don't bring a lot of people here. Benoit, now wait to send me stars.
I said,
Benoit, of course, this
follow the video.
You know, Charisma Rock come today for can share with me he amazing talent, he amazing projects, he amazing everything that he's doing. And also he has a little surprise for us. So at some point, Charisma will unleash the surprise. So we'll start Pancho. I'll hand it over to you. You ask you the first question because I don't over talk. So Pancho, go ahead. No laugh.
Pancho, I hear you.
Benoit, I will see. No get back with you.
Pancho, I can't hear you. Pancho, I can't hear you.
Yeah, but thank you, Joyved. I beg press Dr. Joyved don't join. I'm say today na the day. Hey, no be small giveaway. But you, Joyved and Benoit na join 7 stars. I beg.
But they never owe me. I remember they never owe me. It's Mama about 2012.
Pancho, they say your volume low. Pancho, put your volume all the way up. Okay, Mandy. Let me say, Mandy Frederick. Thank you, Nikki Nash. Welcome, be mommy. Mandy here. Today, Mandy joy. Hey, today is the day. Today, Mandy joy will show. Wonderful thing. See the vex. Charisma.
I wait my question. I wait them.
Okay, patch your volume. The worry.
Bro, I can't hear you. I can't even hear what you're saying. Not even a word.
Mama, why? I didn't hear you. Okay, Pancho. When I ask you, because figure out your volume, maybe I start. It'll be okay. Because me at the hear Pancho, I don't know why Charisma. Charisma, you hear me?
Yes, I can get you clear. I hear you clear.
You hear me now? Okay. Yeah. All right. So the first question, which is obvious, like just tell us about yourself, just a general picture, your name, your real name. Because me and then I name the way I get, so I don't trust them. Right. But if you're not comfortable sharing your real name, it's okay. But just tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do, where you come from, where you are right now. So that's all.
For starters, my biological name now Floyd is Floyd Charisma.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, that look the name that I discovered and say, you know, find me as you know, my at Icekidcharisma, aka White Man.
Yeah.
I'm originally from Kumba. I was born in Kumba. I lived most of my life in Kumba. Yeah, we did a bunny, and well, I'm a comedian, an actor. I write female. It's about to me matter. Easy friend. My vlogger and my cousin. I mean, there's so much I can go on and on and on and on. But in general, I'm just particular about everything entertainment. I love it.
Okay. Wow. So Stephanie Tumne, your wife.
Yeah. You see that Stephanie Tumne? You see that Stephanie Tumne? Now only president that the go see people I love. Okay. Yeah. I began a peaceful married life with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj and Beyonce, they will find from America. I come can't say no. I can't charge my phone for Cameroon. Stephanie Tum say, don't marry me, go die. I can't find any point of Stephanie. He will go talk away. He want a tall, dark, and handsome man. Let me do it. After all, use me.
So you be there in America or you're Nicki Minaj or you're Beyonce down on a fight. You say me go Cameroon, go charge from Stephanie to say go die if he don't marry you.
As he see me, no, Glam, as he see me.
Yes. Hey, Charisma don't drop. Pancho, man, I'm saying no Charisma wants to do. Charisma, may come back. I'll kill you. Charisma, I'll kill you today. Wait, I don't know it's where you don't drop when they come back. Charisma, may come back. You okay? So you move Charisma only for check your volume. Me, I hear you. Charisma, please come back. Charisma. Charisma, use the link, join back. Ah, you don't move, Charisma. Hold on, ma. Go bring it back. Abona, give me 1 second. Yeah, hold on, ma. Bring it back, ma. Charisma is coming back. Just give Charisma a few minutes. He's coming back. Charis. Some more time. Just give it few. Well then. Thank you so much. The Glam to see you happy makes me so happy. I'm not gonna pay my house rent this month. Thanks to your happiness. I beg, if they kick you out of your house, no be my photo. No bring me problem. Yeah, I hear you. Onela say me hear you. Proceed wait. See Pancho na Mumuti. Make Pancho leave studio and get back. If volume go return. Okay, Pancho, that you should leave the studio and come back and enter again. So come out. You come out. Ma see what the happen for one man. Yeah, leave the studio and come back. So that man get my moment to shine. Okay, I'll shine me and white man. You don't count that. They don't off this thing. White man too don't go. So I don't know what they happen. Whether a network or. Onela, you say you need to see. Okay, anyway, you don't come out. You'll come back. And it wasn't like this last week. Like last week was really good and clear. Everything was fine. I don't know why. Whether a network on which they happen. I don't know why the worry so for Cameroon today. Even Charisma myself, I don't know why he needed. What's going on? Hold on.
Powering off.
Okay. Yep. All right, let's see if Pancho comes back live, and let's see if Charisma will come back. I don't send Charisma a message on WhatsApp. I don't know why he's not able to join again. Okay, Charisma is back. Mabu Charisma, put me before Pancho come.
Mama, oh,
Why Mama
my phone, when it overheats, it go off.
Okay, now your phone.
There was overheat, so he had
Well, we don't accuse Pancho for everybody that accuse Pancho. You should apologize to Pancho. You don't face.
No, they still not saying no. Made it accuse Pancho. Yes.
They don't accuse you so they driving for studio. They say me drop come back.
Well,
I tell you.
The thing is, this phone when it overheats, it just goes off. It goes off.
Okay. Hi, Wiba Evelyn. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bimami. Thank you. All right. While we wait for Benoit don't cost your shed. Why man address Benoit? He say your shed na 500.
You know what I'm saying? I shop people really. Shop black boy. That's what they.
Man, just Benoit don't cost your shed. Your shed na 500.
Me. This designer shirt way Obama wear and finish tell me say man use them.
We win election. Okay. Man, Pancho don't come back. Pancho don't come back. Bam! Hey!
What's the toka?
Pancho, all the actors just never wait.
I say, what's the toka? Bro, leave him. You don't mean, bro, leave him.
Pancho, I beg you. Pancho, I beg you. Pancho, I beg you. You are not on display today. No, come. No do so. No do so.
You remember Sote?
Yeah,
Sote. No.
Where my name? Can
you hear me? I cannot hear you.
Me, I hear you.
We'll talk again already.
Wait, now wait till it happen for Patrick. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know why Charisma.
I don't know, can you hear me now? I follow them and leave them. Yeah, leave them. I try to follow up the talk. Yeah, yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay, Pancho. You react. Okay. Pancho, say your sound no day. Yeah, people are still saying your sound no day. Somebody is getting you, some people are not getting you. So it's okay. I'll go ahead. I'll ask the questions and then we'll continue because we don't already. Why man already ready? Why man? I beg they have phone where they hit the go of me no try again. No.
I swear.
Okay. All right.
Now,
So
Laura,
we'll ask one man the first question. Those who are just joining us now. Man looks, thank you. Welcome, Bimami. Welcome, Ben. Ben, Ben, I live Momo. I beg, thank you guys. Pancho Bate, don't send we stars. Thank you so much, Bate. Okay, let's continue with the show. So, why man for Kumba? Right? Okay,
Yeah.
can you tell us how you got into comedy, acting, and everything? How did you find yourself? Because I know that a lot of young people nowadays, like some people they'll say it's because some people attribute it to the crisis or they dropped out of school, then they started doing this as a side hustle. But you have been doing these things before the crisis and everything. So what motivated you? How did you get into comedy, into acting in general?
Well, let me just use the word entertainment because I started entertainment at first 2012. I actually started as an artist. I started doing my music. Hungry One Kimi. That day, I sing some song. I play my own song, hear the song as tip and vocation.
Pancho, turn off your headset. You get your earphone antenna off.
This is not for me. And I think they were doing an audition for a particular talent show in Kumba back then. I auditioned for it as an actor. But then the people who were doing stand-up comedy, the people came into the category of stand-up comedians, they were not given. So I asked the judges if I could double audition for both acting and stand-up comedy, and they said, okay, I should give it a shot. I went there and then I killed the thing, and then it was like that. That is how I discovered that I had the ability to stand up and make people laugh. But being a funny person, I've always been a funny guy. I've always been a funny person, a sociable. But professionally, I sort of given it a shot in 2012. And then 2014, I think I had my first 2014, I think I had my first ever stand-up performance in 2014. I think when Pancho just came back from Nigeria on that show, it was TZ, it was Mike Monster, and I think one other person. I opened up for him as early as that. So ever since then, it's just been stand up. And then when the world of skit making, people were doing skits and it became a thing. I was like, well, Cameroon, first of all, we don't have many platforms where stand-up comedians can go and express. And I was like, okay, why not? Let me just try, dropping seeds. I started my imagination. I was imagining nonsense. I was imagining from the imagination series, I think a couple of influential people fell in love with it and then they began sharing it, and then gradually I started getting more name. Then you see that boy that thing and that boy that. And then when it comes to the wild man for Kumba thing, many people don't know that particular character it just gives me an opportunity to be who I'm not.
Okay.
Because I'm not a violent person.
There you go.
I'm not a violent person. But when I get into that character, it gives me the opportunity to show the piece in me. The character, as I better talk to the character, do I come on? I'm saying, if I start with
Now when I appear for this show now, the character, I'll be begging you send me color eyes.
The blue shirt for this again way. When I call the blue shirt now, shut down. Yeah. Okay. And then with the creation of TikTok, I did a skit. The first ever Wyman Okumba thing, I did a skit. Next time I did something in December, forgot about it. and then woke up in March and I was everywhere. The whole Wyman Kumba thing was trending. I was like, what is happening?
Is that
I go back my own video for best repost them, for repost them back. It was like that. So I never knew that the Wyman Kumba thing would become a thing. And you see that over the years, I've tried different niches. I've done Chronicles of Pastor Charisma. I've done The Graduate. I've done the Imagination series. I'm doing the Wyman Kumba thing now. Yeah, but I think the only thing that the one niche that stands out that when I walk the streets, people identify me with is Wyman. So even if I do 20 different characters tomorrow, people will still call me, oh, Pancho,
since you cannot talk me right.
I don't see a right in my
Pancho, I beg you. You two go jolly, you go surely join the comedy industry.
It was like that.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you. Okay, so now that you told us how you got into acting, and then you said one of your alter egos is the Wyman, which became more popular, than all the other characters that you've done. So can you now tell us what Wyman is about, what the character is, what you do as Wyman for Kumba?
Okay. Most of the times, if you pay attention to, aside from the shouting, the character wants to use music to talk about social ills, economic ills, things that happen in the country. It might be funny, it might sound funny, but if you look deep, you realize that he wants to say something. He wants to pass across the message. And they really tire. They drive it down. It is shortened on that music, so he must blow. Yes.
Okay.
That's why if you look at some lyrics, yeah,
okay, we're right here, Pancho. We are sorry. Are we not sorry?
That's sorry, bro. So it's like that. It is like that.
You want a comedy show today?
It is like that. And then you could see there are times I'll use statements like, now we see the country, mango buys on things for so and so, this way we did the price, don't turn to the price. It might sound funny, but the character just wants people to understand that things are not moving the way they ought to be in relationships, in business, in economy, in whatever. And that's the general concept.
The general picture about Wyman for Kumba. Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Charisma. Okay, I'll ask you. Okay, yesterday, before we continue, I made a post. I posted your picture and I said people should give a caption, and you were supposed to read the comments. And do you have a winner for us today? Because we'll announce that at the end of the show. For the captions, the people that made the comment, to caption the picture that I posted about you.
Okay, Mama, maybe I'll have to go through the post again.
Okay, all right, no problem. Okay, no problem. All right, so let's continue. Okay, so this is this one is very sensitive to me. Pancho was supposed to ask you the question, but since Pancho and Mumu today, Pancho, wait, okay. You answer. Okay, let me continue my own question. Pancho, go write your question down because he let me know. So Ma continue my own question. Okay. Now, do you have any okay. So Ma ask him. So the question is, everybody saw, most people, me account online by the time one can say I already pass today because around that period where big bonds are not be over there online. So by the time one can say I already been an old story. But a lot of people saw some stuff that you posted online about being arrested. There was a Nigerian actor that came to town for a movie. And if you don't mind sharing us, briefly with us what happened there. And because I assume that it's something that affected your career. So maybe you can just throw us a little light on what happened and how you got out of it.
Okay, for for starters.
Pancho, put that down. We don't ask the question.
I don't see him, Pancho. I don't see him. Okay. I think this is the very first time. This is the very first time I'm talking about that particular incident publicly. It's an experience that I want to have over and over and over again, because if tomorrow Charisma becomes a successful actor, a successful media, a successful entertainer, we can be able to look back and say, okay, I've come through like this, I've had these challenges, that challenges. I do not regret anything. But going into the matter itself, we were called to project in Pancho. And the project or the movie in itself, it's about a particular topic that I find very, very interesting. It's a topic that is personal to me. You know, the whole of that movie, it goes into drug use, drug abuse, you know, the life that, you know, yeah. So I've always wanted to be a part of the solution to that problem. So when I got the call, I, you know, happy, excited when I got to know that, okay, other senior colleagues and colleagues at my level and international are doing an amazing thing, and I wanted to become part of it. You know, big shout out to American for linking me up with that project. When he told me about it, I was excited. But I think on my part, what I need to do is to really put some 1 or 2 measures in place to prevent, you know, certain things that did happen instead. And then we got there, we did our thing. We were almost done with the movie. Yeah, we were almost done with the movie. I think we had about just 3 scenes to shoot. So we went there, went to hang out, and then the unfortunate incident happened. And then one thing led to the other. We're taking somewhere. I don't want to talk about it. Let me not really
exactly.
Yeah. What took me to the hospital was panic.
I can imagine. Anxiety.
Yeah, it was a very traumatic moment, you know, something I never experienced firsthand like that. You know, and then you get to see it, and then when you're in solitude, those things come back to you. So on that particular day, it's just like it was a drop. Everything just came in, coupled with the fact that I am asthmatic and all the rest. Yeah.
So in the shower they are shouting, so you be asthmatic.
Yeah.
The way you collapse, when you be short of breath, I shout when you shout in front of them.
You see why man? Why man? Why man? Pancho. So you know, that is just a little about the whole Dukamer thing. I cannot really. There are things that we are not really permitted to talk about.
Of course.
Now, yeah, but in due time, when you have been given the, you know, what I can do so, maybe you dive in one particular time and really go into what it is.
Okay, thank you for sharing. I'll also use this opportunity to give a shout out to somebody special. There was a day you made a post and said Eddie Delight is the one that got you out of the situation. So I want to give a shout out to Eddie Delight for everything that she's doing for the community, you know, and for getting you out of that situation. That was a good one from her. So Pancho, can I get more for Obanesiam?
Is Dr. Eddie here?
Okay, why man a strong man? So do you have anything, you can say something about Dr. Eddie Delight for those who don't know her? Maybe they can go follow her.
Is she on this live? Is she on this live?
I don't know if she's here. I don't think so.
Okay.
But you can just talk about her so that some people that don't know her can go follow her.
I don't even have the words enough to, you know, begin to talk about the impact that woman has had in my life. I mean, directly, I mean, indirectly, yeah. She's somebody you sit with, and I've been opportune to not just commune with her online, but actually live with her, work with her on a daily basis. And I'll tell you the fact that the influence that this woman has, it goes beyond social media. I'm talking about somebody whose level of empathy is you cannot even begin to. I can't quantify it.
Okay.
So if you're watching this, I want to say big shout out to you, Mama. I mean, she was so passionate about getting me out of the incident in Romania. She was willing to just get a private jet, like a special, you know, Maybe like a chocolate doctor bring back. Yeah, it was like that. You know, and then you see somebody loving you this much without expecting anything in return.
Yeah.
You don't find that. And if even at that strong it, even one time in social media, no see, that's what she
Now
did.
you do yeah.
It's different when somebody does that for you and they're like, okay, promoting my business, do comedy within my thing. No, she doesn't want any of that.
Didn't ask anything with them.
And then you think it ends there, you meet somebody and then you see how she goes all out to ensure that other people are happy. I'm talking about somebody who is giving aid to more than 3,000 old people here in Yaoundé.
That's good.
I mean, that's good.
Round of applause for Sister AD Delight. That's good. That's good. I've read so many good things about her on social media. Hopefully, by God's grace, one day we'll bring her on the Glam Media Talkshow so that she can tell us more about the things that she's doing. All right. Thank you so much, Charisma. Thank you for sharing. And okay, your favorite. Okay, he asks, I say you do favorite waiting.
My favorite waiting.
Yes, right. You do stand up. What kind of the different comedies? They call it a comedy genre.
Okay. All right. Okay. Pancho, I want to say something here. Thank you for this question. I want to say something. You see this word of comedy. Many people don't really understand that art. There are people who are just silly and will make you laugh. But a true comedian is somebody with a very high IQ because it takes an intelligent person to make you laugh. You see, so stand-up comedy has always been my favorite, but we don't really have platforms here that
can showcase that talent.
People the opportunity to actually do stand-up comedy. So I do stand-up comedy. I do skit comedy. I do impressions. I mean, you name it.
I beg now when married the comment. Guess who's here? Oh boy, that comic. Hey, why Mama I say why Mama Kumba don't bring me wonders. Oh boy, that comic and your boss is here. I mean, this is I mean, I don't Mama mia, Jesus is Lord. Today I did day. Oh boy, that comic is here watching you live. He said this is a great show. Thank you so much, oh boy, that comic. Thank you for joining and thank you so much. Thank you for the comment.
Thank you, boy.
Thank you. Okay, why man? So we go. As we be talking now, we go make a small moments where we don't have a blow grammar. There are comedy this today. So okay, we've talked about how you got into comedy. We've talked about your different types of comedy stuff that you do. We've also talked about your problem, that you had. That was I can say something personal, but since it affected your journey and you posted it on social media, we just wanted to have a little bit of insight into it. So now I know say Cameroon hard for all team, for all level, Cameroon strong. And then one of the things the way he did worry for Cameroon, especially for those of you guys in the entertainment industry, when I get on a small complaint a year, and then aside from support, people don't support enough and stuff like that. What now? Which kind of challenges the day? Like major challenges the way you don't face them as an actor and a comedian way. Your life will put that out there so that it can help somebody that is coming up and it can also help somebody that is in the industry or who has a way of helping you out and they don't know that that's what you're facing. Which kind of challenges?
Challenges. They don't come. Yeah. If the challenges, first of all, we are still in a community that they will still do their possible best to either want to relate what you're doing to one person who did it the other time, who did it better, or who is not doing it. We're in a community that most times not simply no glamour. You go online, you do a content, you go to the comment, and you really you hear people say very nice things about the growth of the industry, the sector. I'm talking about the comedy. I'm talking about the comedy sector. There were times people will label us clowns. They'll call us unserious. They'll call us unfunny.
Yes, unfunny comedians. I remember that comment.
Yes. But then, with the level of hard work these guys are putting in, you cannot even do that to us again. So those have been the major challenges that we have had. Aside the fact that we are not really making some money. Yes, we didn't make some money from comedy. So most of these guys are doing it because they love it and they want to entertain our community. And then if I say you do them, you put the thing outside it, they make the kaka crossway. Hey, you're not funny. Hey,
where money is coming out? Where money is coming out? Where money is coming out? I understand how you feel. He said, okay, so now Pancho say your rap comedy. Tell us about that. Your music career, your music comedy, your comedic music career.
I think okay.
I don't even know. I beg, wait, before we go into that, I beg, I feel play a short clip of this your comedy. Oh, the talk.
Okay, ma'am.
The rap
no
man.
problem. No problem.
All right. Pancho, I beg, read that comment from Avoid a Comic. Man, go find that video. Okay. Well, Avoid a Comic, thank you so much for that contribution. That was a good one. So I think yes, go ahead. Well, Charisma, my phone don't go off again. I know that Charisma. It say when your phone. It say when your phone hot, it go off. Your mommy from Bonaberry. The Charisma for comment section. Okay. Christmas smile on our way to where you come anger. Now we to say me this is me phone I beg Victor Kange. I beg Unaweto. Victor Kange, thank you so much for joining us. Welcome, Papa. Welcome. I'm so happy today. A lot of good people have joined us. Charisma, Victor, get question for you.
Please give me a second. Let me shout out Victor Kange.
Yes.
This guy right here, I think 2021, he can't tell me, say, give me 1 year, I'll make you a celebrity at a level. And within that 1 year, he did stand up to his word. Like, 237 was on my case back to back. I personally call him style maker. I mean, big shout out to you, Glam. Big shout out.
Oh, welcome. Thank you, Victor. Thank you so much. It just come where your phone they go off where you disappear. So now why that way they ask I say the phone too wide or how?
Why the gang say? Why the gang say?
Shout out to you. Thank you so much for joining us. So see, I always say that I don't know about everybody else, but for me, I appreciate anybody who supports me. I don't care how small or how big. I appreciate everybody who supports me, because this industry is really hard to get people who genuinely support your hustle, who genuinely support your craft or whatever you're doing. So if you have somebody or one person, for me, you see the Pancho. So Pancho, this one, I'm a whole. I know as I explain them. I ever tell people, they say you just need one person who supports you. Pancho is that one person for me. You know, I have a lot of people who support me.
Pancho blush.
I know say Pancho no go person where I feel count or where I feel I know say get my back like that. So forget person way like Victor where they get their own blog, because a big blog they if officially ask you may pay them, you understand, but it just doesn't know. It will blow you, it will support you, it will post your stuff back to back for you, because even if you pay you the number of time we post that or the number of time the way we take and blow you know you cannot put a price on it. You cannot put a price on it. So even today, one study show Benoit they can't join, now Victor doesn't join. Oh boy, that coming. I mean, but them people the way now people they for community way Dr. Joy, the way they get big following, they get big thing the way they do. Now people that will big name them, but they can't watch me. For me, I look at like this is a big deal. Some person could just say, oh, why you make no? For me, I appreciate anybody and everybody who supports me, because forget especially a colleague them. And that the next question that will go ask you like how you know forget your colleague the way the people they want to do the same thing, because there's a notion, I don't know if it's African thing or black people thing or whatever, people they get some funny mentality say when person they do something another person if you do them. So when you start doing the other people the way they don't start doing before you, they get all upset, they get all worked up, they start through tantrum here and there, left and right. The way they forget, I always tell people that the reason why we do that or we act like that is because we still don't understand that there's enough room for everybody to shine.
Everybody.
We always be blogger. We not go ever. No one day, no the way we will do the blogging. If we blog all the way they happen for the world. We need new people that will come in and help us. We need new people that will come in and add to what we are already doing. So for blogger, the way they support me, for me, I always appreciate them. I always appreciate them. Victor can get Benoit them for anybody that is supporting Glam Media, who is a colleague. I appreciate them double, because I know how hard it is for us to put down our pride and support somebody that is doing the same thing that we do. So thank you, Victor. Thank you for joining. So that leads us to the next question. How do you interact with your colleagues? You know, when they act together, when do stuff, because I see it, especially let me say, like the comedy world, comedy sector changed recently a lot. I saw a lot of collaboration between, say, Auntie Felicia, Caro Copis, Godis Fongwang, you know, a lot of those people that were working together. So I want to ask you, how you fit in with that? Like, do you have people that you partner with? Do you have colleagues that you work with? And how is it working with other comedians?
Okay, yes. First of all, I think one of my major challenges is not doing enough collaboration, which might have come across as me being proud. Yeah, because I've had some colleagues tell me that you're proud because we are. Yeah, they feel like, bird. The real reason is I'm right here in Yahoo, and you see the Boya community. Big shout out and maximum respect.
Yeah.
Meaning, you just can't hate what these guys are doing. Everybody is actively involved in another person's business.
Yes.
See that we can collectively grow. We didn't have that some years ago.
Yeah.
But this generation of content creators are particular about building everybody. That is why a new character can come in the social media today, and within a space of 2-3 months, they have a huge following. They are particular about community growth. It's like collective something. It's not individual. But me, I didn't have Yaondi. Yeah. So I want to for you. I want to collaborate. You want to do now. So you see, but I'm looking at putting together a structure such that I can also be able to go down from time to time, do some stuff, work with my guys, and then come back home.
Okay.
How I can do like that, just so
I
that.
beg do. Go join forces. Join forces is really important because, to be honest with you, we do a lot more when we work together. I always say we rise by lifting each other. When we work together, we do better. We do great things. Because let me tell you, I see the way collaboration help. Because like before Auntie Felicia be one camp, Caro and Copies be already there, like they be already be big and all that. Auntie Felicia come now. It started big for your own side. But then when they joined, when they started working together, they blow up. They even Dokas be there before. I never knew Dokas until I started watching Auntie Felicia and Caro and Copies. I know me Dokas. So I feel like the collaboration that they did help for blow Dokas, even that Bobolo comedy, people then they come through them where we never knew they were existing until they started working together with all those people. So for me, I'll always support the working together, collaborating with other people. There's this guy that I just discovered, a comedian. As they used to kosh me blogger, so blogger they help to for blow people that career, and I say they don't minimize blogger. There's this guy CJ of TikTok. I just discovered him through Kesan magazine that they posted, and I went to TikTok and followed him. I don't love that. That means my lungs. I don't love to stay. I don't know as Asafi explain them. I saw him working with this other guy, T Claude. Is it T Claude? I don't know. I saw them working together. They're doing stuff together. And then guess what? There was another comedian that was working with them. I never knew the person, but because I go for CJ TikTok, I go see T Claude. I come up for T Claude the page now. I go discover that other comedy. So now, just the fact that they are collaborating now is bringing other people into the game, and it knows the change the fact that all man is still shine. All right. So he's asking if you have ever worked with any foreigners.
On a project.
Abona when I read the comment. It was there. I be go collect one mop, but I'm back now. I'm back now to watch Alaska.
Why the boy honey too? Why that boy honey too?
Benoit, I beg you, they disturb. They disturb me. If it disappear, if they go collect one mob, you don't come back. Where Mickey the asked, I say, why you need to talk today? Well, now because he volume the worry. Pancho volume the worry. They talk today. Okay. Victor said there are a lot of talents here in Boya for you to work with. Where he say na Yaoundé no. So is there an issue? Is there a reason why you can't travel? Maybe Victor can hook you up with some people that you can connect with.
Right.
Okay. All right. Then anyway, Victor is personal, so you have to always connect on that. But I will encourage you again, like I will encourage you to go and work with people as much as you can, because when you post up your handle, they post up their handle. You know what I mean? It will spread. Their follower, they will know you. Your follower, they will know them, and that's how you guys grow. That's how we grow. That's why for me, I support everybody, because I know say I get follower the way you get them. That other person get follower the way me I no get them. And now why I go always insist for people, they say try your best to collaborate. When you want share person, you want promote person, tag the person in handle. Tag it, not to say Icekidcharisma. Tag them at Floyd Charisma. Me they know say that the person, so that when person read the post, he click on that name, he go for your place, go follow you. So please try your best to work with. I want to see a comedy. I want to see a collaboration between you and other people. Okay, well, Lynette, sorry, mommy, you can't hold them with the struggle for I just punch a volume where my makeup artist is here, even though I'm trying my best. My makeup artist is here. So her name is Lynette. She lives here in San Antonio. He will come to Glam Media Talkshow. The day we will come, we will actually do live we do my this thing. Right. Okay, thank you so much, Pancho, for that question. Okay, Charisma, I think so we don't exhaust all the questions that we had for you today. We still have more, but due to we cannot ask everything on one show, because like I tell you this morning, this is just the beginning.
No.
As we grow by God's grace, the bigger we go, we will bring you back at some point, and I hope say by that time you'll get more new things to tell us about. So, any future projects there where you get in the pipeline where you fit tell we about before we start our little surprise for the audience.
Yeah. Actually, this year I just want to work on a YouTube series. I started it some time ago, but I left it. I'll revisit it again. Try to expand, do focus more on making this Wyman Bukuma thing a marketable something they could sell. Because if you have guys like Portable and Shallow Poppy, anyways, Portable is super talented, he's musically talented. But I'm talking about guys who just go to the studio and talk nonsense and they are making money from it. I think this year
Why the network be worrying? Oh,
I'm just particular about monetizing this art this year and then start my YouTube series. Then we'll continue from there.
some people never did live. I don't know what have to do with them. Okay, Charisma say again in YouTube series where this starter. Benoit say mo bill you Charisma. I beg.
You don't know the why my name block that one?
Okay, and then also, all right. So we'll open it up now to the audience. I beg constructive question, Benoit. I beg you avoid me. We don't get anything. Please, we'll have constructive question and constructive advice and for Charisma. So anybody in the audience who has a question, who has something to say, I'll start with Woken Mickey. He say Floyd, concentrate. Please focus on building a brand on TikTok. So you already get your TikTok videos. So you're already doing that. So continue doing that because TikTok truly make people go viral a lot. So anybody else with a question for Charisma, and then before we go into what he has planned for us today, I beg I miss sound. I know I miss Sam. Charisma gets more something for we. So when I know I miss Sam. Charisma, you want me to play their video while you get ready?
Yeah, I'm working on it. Just play some video on my back.
Okay, all right, okay. Must show na Charisma a Wyman side. Then once that is impression about what, yeah, we'll get there. That's the last. That will be the last. Must show na Charisma a Wyman side. Then while it get ready for 2 do. Hey, Charisma. Okay. I don't know what they happen. The network is slow. The video need to play. When I try the one, let's try this other one.
See now, I can date Mbappe. I can really date Mbappe because Mbappe is young. I mean, he's young, he's tall, and he's an athlete. Who don't want to date Mbappe? I mean, he's killing Mbappe. The guy is cute. I don't mind dating him. If you ask me out, I'll date him. Because Mbappe is a very, very cute guy. Thank you. Follow Mbappe. I can follow Mbappe. Yeah, I can follow Mbappe. Because Mbappe is fine. Mbappe is fine boy. Like, who not follow Mbappe? In this country, I play very strong like this. In Mbappe, come and chat me now. That he come and chat me and tell me you want to follow me. Even if you not even chat me now, in this molecular me have been. If I have Mbappe, no man, me I'll chat Mbappe. Me I'll chat Mbappe because Mbappe is a very fine boy. In Mbappe, Mbappe have said that he want to follow me now and follow 16 other girls and me I don't mind in the molecule. Me I want to tattoo in my skin now. Mrs. Mbappe of the town of Monaco. But never her. That Mbappe come and follow me. I will not even ask my family. I'm just going to follow me Mbappe. If Mbappe come to me and say I want to follow me, I'm following Mbappe straight like on his passport and CNN. Follow Mbappe for what? I cannot follow Mbappe. If they come and tell me that Mbappe want to chat me now, I cannot follow Mbappe because Mbappe is like a younger brother to me. You see, no, I cannot come and be following Mbappe because Mbappe have money. Me, I have a boyfriend that name Martin. Martin have been UB, And that Martin fair picking of palace. In Martin can't hear me, I'm following Mbappe. It's all I'm not having to enter the palace now and send Mbappe done that. I thought I will not fire Mbappe when Mbappe is playing football in that PSG that year. I can't follow Mbappe. I can't be following my small brother because of money. I'm not that kind of girl. Look at my sister Libyanka have chest like that. She have not followed Mbappe before she have made money now. As I'm singing my own song, I'm singing my own music like that. One day meet upload I'm a girl from Baminda. I'm a Baminda girl. I can't Bansu. So there's nothing that they can't tell me that I can't be following Mbappe. I'm following Mbappe that one. Mbappe depending on going to change my story. He's like a younger brother to me. I love Mbappe, but I love Mbappe now, like my own younger brother. Thank you. In relationship avec Mbappe, oui. Je vais trosser les restes sur moi, c'est Mbappé, c'est une prince qui fait chez moi. C'est un garçon qui a très belle, il a fait sur moi, ce que je peux faire, non. Il a le presque le tout, c'est Mbappé. Trop beau, c'est follow Mbappé very easy. Mbappé na où, sport dry football. Après il play ball, Paris Saint-Germain, I say my boyfriend won't play. My boyfriend won't play because they ask my boyfriend to play football. Talk say he won't play football. Boys they play. That's it. Play like a quarter football. You understand? And then I always saw my skin. So I saw something who was small Mbappé. But at first slappy.
Okay, what's up? But you love say Sam no. I don't love say again. I don't think I get on it from bread.
Yeah, Mama, I don't know what I don't know what really be wrong with me. Because when I look what I want to look
I beg. I don't know why when I watch it all, the video end. It go to the end. The end was Pancho, you see the end.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It go to the end. Okay. Because now I play now, they know they mute my side. So I only watch. Okay, and now by the way, even that first one for that singing that rap one no, I play them before they mute them for me, so I don't even know what I play for now or not. Now whether I stop them, then I say I try the other one. Okay, they rap one play too.
Yeah,
they rap one play. But it was short there. Okay, should I play it again? Should I?
Sorry.
My play again. Okay, my play again. Okay, when I'm ready.
Swiss side. You don't believe that the death for man said no. Look at me, man. You kill a man, you don't come after 2 months. You don't hold it, sleep the guy. Then kill it, you are out of take over. You take over man, then take over man. When a woman you go and play your cash someday, you go there and get at me small. They hide it, that father can keep heaven. Not so much of this standing up. Not tell me about customer. Who can we customer? I'm ready to say that you start take over. When they take over my car, that's what I think. One will market over my woman. You take over my car. I said, look at him. He's not a passion. Young cop. Money for my house. Yeah. If I don't get it. Young cop. Money for
Floyd.
Okay. All right. He said, you don't leave each other for some person go and come and the child don't take over. He correct though. It's gonna passion that. I support you. No, for you see, they say they're not funny when I rap the no. Now the number of times the producer is stopping. They to say, okay. Pick up again.
One more time.
He shot the producer say, he said, okay. So you tell also when to that, okay. So he missed the next time he go be very nice and he could shout it. Oh my God, can you find So I bet about tell me about that given character the first time tell me about that boya. I bet their character the boya get okay. That boya Bamena and I'm offended. I'm very
I'll be talking about boya girl that one. You are telling me that you're talking about boya girls. I'll be telling you boya girls that one. When they tell boya girls them that it follow one man begin, they say that they will not follow them one man begin. I only want to be them that in that life. Oh, they'll go and sleep in this boy and in another boy house. You are going to follow man begin because boya girl you want to stop no ice cream because ice cream boya girl going to follow him and the man will sleep in.
There you go. There you go. All right. So the boy, I guess now here on a stop of beginning follow up with a man them. Okay. All right. So okay, I think we'd already get into the surprise way Floyd get about we today. So moving forward from this portion of the show, he go talk for we in the different characters. So I beg if you get any question for ask Floyd, you pick the character where you want me respond in, and he go ask her. Ego answer you. Oh, Stella, welcome.
I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. I was supposed to do this live in the studio.
Yeah,
I was going to do a freestyle or something, but then I told you that the network was bad.
Right. Where?
So I'll just do the impression. You ask me, I reply and ask him.
Okay. All right. So you guys will just ask him questions, and then he will answer in the different characters. So if you have a question that you want Charisma to, or you have a character that you want him to display today, please feel free to put it in the comment section. Then we'll read it out to him. Stella, we have a fan of yours. She says that Charisma is supposed to collaborate with Portable. Portable now in Nigeria. I don't know whether an actor or a musician or anything they do.
Stella, you are talking that I should be featuring with Portable. The noise in Africa have not enough you. And the noise in Africa have not enough you. You only want to be adding noise in Africa. If me and Portable China that were doing so, you hear it. You not blow your ear. You die that. You die in that place.
Stella, you know, yeah. Stella, you know, yeah, answer no. I bet Floyd talk again.
I'm talking that now. She is telling me that you can't be singing song with Portable. You don't know that Portable is just making us. Even and Portable that join that we are doing music now. You hear what we are saying. So come and lock me like that. I'm telling noise in Africa that is noise pollution. I'm not doing any song with Portable.
Okay, he don't want to sing with Portable because there's too much noise. Stella, thank you, mommy. But he say go listen, no. He say go listen. And then Floyd, guess who is here? I want to make welcome me for some style, for some grand style. You're big fan. Your biggest fan, they pull it Jeffrey.
Hey! Come there.
It's there. I bet welcome me for Bamenda style.
Uncle Pule. I'm telling you that now, you are a very, very fine uncle. When they are seeing the way I'm acting now, you want to kiss my wife, Tebanitum, one thing that I watched the other day, that you want to host Tebanitum and you're kissing Tebanitum. You are kissing Tebanitum that word grandpa. It's because you have the very acting and I find more that you're acting him now that you want to kiss Tebanitum. You host Tebanitum in that thing, you kiss him. You go, you host him and you kiss him. Their own work in the thing is with kissing people's baby.
Pule Jeffrey, attention, why you go kiss Stefanitum? Why Stefanitum is his wife? Why you kiss Stefanitum? Why? This is not right. Stop it. Pancho, I may ask you question. May answer for Kumba style. He say, why ma for Kumba? Your uncle say in life a name, you know kiss Stefanitum. I beg her respond.
I have seen the thing. You want to come and lie in that video? All of us have watched the thing. The title of the thing is that now, he shall kill.
Pule Jeffrey, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I beg you shout out to Pule Jeffrey. I beg you now wait my shout out to Pule Jeffrey. Thank you so much, Pule Jeffrey. This is Glam Media. Here we promote our African Cameroonian businesses and talents. So thank you for joining us. We are hoping that someday you'll be able to come on here and share with us what you're into, all the nice good things that you've done. The only thing I know about Pule Jeffrey, what I know for sure that grammar. But that boy can speak grammar for Africa. Hey.
I don't make a fact.
I didn't see post on that they understand anything he talk. You know, it worried. Yeah. Too much. Extremely smart. Too smart. Okay. All right. So I beg you feel explain for we wait. I know say your relationship they online. You and Laura. I know say Laura did worry you over. So if you take your time, explain for we wait go on between you and Laura after that your Kumba side, Kumba accent.
Kumba character. Laura is not actually a character. It's just it's an imaginary personality. Somebody
Yes, yes,
But
yes.
the thing I say, you see that girl, Laura can't have very first day. I tell you, just say, mommy, be comfortable. Make yourself at home. Eat fried 12 egg. And she don't quiet. This girl come for Valentine's Day, give me bitter cola as Valentine's Day gift.
Who does that?
And she don't. They will finish killing me about Laura, and I say, Laura, not the green wash. Laura, not the wash. Say for their family, for wash, now contribution. If you want wash, you get one now 1 time inside 2 months.
Laura is a dirty bird.
Listen, I say I like it, so I'll do her.
You do her. So Laura na Kumba, Boyage, Bamenda, or na Francophone?
Laura. Talk, when you hear that fashion, wait till the kind of man, Kumba, Laura, I'm going to get up.
So when you talk for you, so how do they respond to you? How do they respond to you?
He better tell me there. You know, so Kumba get about talking, make sure so they make it. That's why you talk, Mama gather you. Mama gather you. You know that the person looking up. The person looking small. You small.
About now, when me tell me not be tell me talk as Laura the talk.
I said no. When Laura the talk no, you see that Kumba. Kumba get that violence. Let me tell you talk to me. I beat me. Laura the woman.
Laura get anger issues. We need for full Laura of anger management.
Laura beat me the other day. My friend see me and he cry. I said, Charisma, why you cry? I said, it's tears of joy.
Look up, Laura. Okay. All right. Okay, ma ask you a question, and then I want to answer like Bameda again. You understand? Right. Okay. So, no, take for instance, say, Nganu de Cameroon, Nganu the almighty Nganu. So, in the Cameroon, he find a woman for marital, and then you na le Bameda again. They can tell you na say, Francis Nganu the find woman for marital. You le Bameda again, how you respond?
Mama me, that was. That Nganu want to do it. He's looking for Nganu want to marry a girl upcoming Bantu. That is that one I've started with. Nganu come and go. Nganu that everybody have seen him, have him big handed. Even Nganu come and have problem now that Nganu come and beat me out of them and Murada. I cannot marry Nganu. I cannot.
You cannot marry. Well, wow, not from the beginning. Say, Mama, Charisma, but next time we'll do this from the beginning. Yeah, now it's to place the drama myself. Right. Next time we'll do it from the beginning. I swear. Okay, so now, but when I get on to never marry Nganu, we'll go now for Boyagere, who's to be English.
Nganu come to my me. Things are hot baby. Nganu come to my I'll not hear anything. Anything that anybody wants to say that God is my level. Me, I know that I'm in level. Me, I'm that kind of person. I know everything. Because I think know your what. If I see that God has said that God is my destiny. That not tell me, my mom. I'm not going to that. I'll never hear what my mother wants to come and say that. Hey, I'm sending you to go. We are not good. I'll come marry in Ghana. If he said that he's married to I'll marry Ghana. It's like a flower inside a house of a tree. Thank you.
Okay. How about Libe girls? Libe girls now. That's soft. You know, Libe girls over.
Truth is, Limba girls have their way. They want something and they act like they don't want it. Okay. Then God wants to get married to me. I don't know. I'm very shy. I don't know that my mommy accept that. I should go and marry him. So I'll first call my mommy and hear from my mommy. Liar!
Charisma, I beg you. I beg you. I beg you. Leave me my long story. Okay. I beg you. Need to Mamenda again. I'll lie to Mamenda again. I beg try me Mamenda. Mamenda is my favorite.
You people really think that you're asking that one like that, hey mama. That Nganu want to come and marry you. You want to marry me that they don't know that my boyfriend is in UB. My boyfriend Buddhist is in UB. And Buddhist is reading in that accounting management. That when he come down and he come and manage the whole of Pancho, and then come and tell me that I'm marrying Nganu, that one. How can he boxing inside the boxing? I'm not marrying any Nganu. If Nganu wants to come and marry now, I will deny the partner. I'm a child of
Namila was just no okay. Last one, the last one of the day, the Kumba game. Yeah, people, yeah, Kumba girls. Why very white girls?
You talk marrying Nganu. You are marrying Nganu. That get far about my mother. You know my mother. That's it. That 5 years ago, be na so they tell my master, me go find my master. Gano now, when Gano see my master, it down. Yeah, let me start the line. We start the line on. After my sister, they go tell you, Gano the gospel for Kumba. Yeah, he goes for sacred heart. Now say, if they check that, I know my boyfriend want check iron. Yeah, so now I tell you, Gano now. Now my wife is that now. I beg you, I don't just want to tell you, Gano. Very wicked, wild.
You made mistake on the show. Pancho, maybe mistake. Big mistake. Charisma, I beg you. Next time when you come to Glam Media, we'll start now with the drama. We'll start now with the drama. Then before any.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Charisma. I don't want to listen. My picking don't go for sleep. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Special thanks to everybody who stayed to the end of the show. Now to get the real gist. All that by the way, they blow baby grammar, they come at the beginning, can't make small noise, they go. But those of you who stay to the end of the show now, when I get the real gist, I give a fine funny. I give a fine fun because Charisma don't make a laugh start sweat. Thank you that played Charisma. Okay, Pancho, the question that you were asking about the last question. Something about comedy industry, something. You write them down. What's they are not for you? Oh, I don't know what I will answer that one.
Oh yeah.
You will answer that, man.
No, I did not. I didn't get a chance to answer that. I've not really worked directly with a foreign artist, but I have been involved in a couple of events with foreign artists, headliners of different sectors. I mean, I've been on a show with Sabinos and Brain Jota. I think I've also been on a show with Abok for Christ. I've also gone to Nigeria and I've done something there with their own comedians and all the rest.
Wow,
I directly work on something.
Okay, yeah, keep going. I beg, like I thought collaboration to go put you out there, so keep going. You see the way Nigerians want to make a Nigerian they succeed for the entertainment and because of collaboration. All their comedians they work together. Artists, and when they're artists, they sing music, they go for their comedian, they use and do their TikTok videos and stuff like that. Right. So working together really pushes people up. And I say our own community would still get to that part where would learn how to collaborate and work with each other. So for the last, before we go, do you have anything to say to the youths, to the young comedians, or anybody that is aspiring to get into the comedy sector, acting and all that?
Just do your thing. If you want to get into entertainment, first of all, you hear lots and lots of things, but if you're coming in here, come with a mindset. Come to build, come to get something, come to do your thing, be intentional about what you want to do. Don't be tossed by any whim of doctrine. Don't jump on anything because it's going to get you views. Because, Mama, if you look at the things I do, I'm very particular about my niche. I'm particular about what I'm building. The truth is, you can come into entertainment with two things in mind. Do you want to trend or you want to be great? They are two different things. Don't get into entertainment because of the numbers,
the noise, yeah,
the money you think people make. There's a difference between trending and being great. So some of us are here because we want to be great at what we do, but others come in because they want to trend at what they do.
They just want to be famous, yeah.
They just want to be, right. And
people who come like that,
yeah,
and people who come like that, they cannot stand the heat. One small pressure, small heat they about when it comes because fame come to all drama. When it come now, they shut down. Now whether they disappear, you get one hit wonder, they put it, they can't do to them. They trend, then a small problem or small challenges, they disappear. But those of you who do it for the love of it, and because that's what is embedded in you. Una they stand the test of time now. Una they do una the struggle, una the face challenges, but you guys keep going, and you people are the reason why we are here. Now una they give it content, so we appreciate you guys. We appreciate you all for the hard work that you people put in. We appreciate you all. We thank God for the talents that He gave you, because if God not be give you that talent, them, and we thank you for sharing your talents with us. Because even me myself, I be don't try acting before. I be don't try acting before. And I said, "Tower four bush, my story changed." But I hope by God's grace someday I'll get back into it. So because na a good thing. I like him. I like acting. I love different characters and playing different roles. My first movie I be actually act as a prostitute. I know I smoke cigar with a film I know I'm doing investing. Oh my watch on my back. Like it's so completely different from me in real life, because real life I know if one catch me cigar, no fair one even for people that smoke, I don't like them, you know. So it's very stressful. But acting is that place where you go in to somebody or something that you're not, and you bring it out just to pass a message. So I like it. I encourage you. I support you. I appreciate you. And I will thank you for joining us today. Pancho, they are volume. Whether you talk your own thing or people they'll hear.
Pancho the fine boy. Pancho the fine boy.
They fix my I know, right, Pancho? Where do a small life with the struggle, the push up. I appreciate Floyd, Pancho. I tell Floyd earlier. Say I appreciate you and everybody like Edith and Witty, where they accept for Camo just start. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people out there, sometimes people wait until you don't blow or you don't be in a big name before they want to associate with you. You see, I know. Right. So all the way they accept for come for we will deceased, we too see. You see all the technical difficulties that we had today, but he still kept coming back, you know, going and coming in and coming. So I appreciate you very much. And you see the people the way bring out, you know. So Floyd, I beg you, tell your people they say me they no run with because say you know they the show. I beg me they continue to watch me because we'll bring in more people and we need the, you know, the show to go as far as possible.
We're not about to watch the show. When I watch the show, yes, watch the show.
Because your friend don't come night to say why man for Kumba now you bring me for this life.
Respect, man.
Yeah, Leke Cliff. Thank you, Leke Cliff. Thank you, Tisha's Classroom Thoughts. Tisha today. Thank you to everybody who watched us today. If we did not call your name, I will not see you. Floyd with the discharge, who laughed. I will not see him there. Fonya Doris, we have our regular people: Onella, Fonya Doris, Sheila Tange, Cindy Bernier, we're big time sharer the way they always there here for we. So thank you guys, thank you everybody. Eso Stella, everybody. Now this again. This other person want no, I never see we don't come. I beg, sorry, Mark.
I don't call you by the name. Call you by the name. Call you by the name.
Lumcynthia, thank you so much for watching. Thank you guys. Next week I don't know what our program will do next week. Or Pancho, I go my vacation, so I don't know what I will get show. But we'll see. We'll see next week. I get some place to go, so we'll see about next week. We'll see how it goes. If not, then we'll do it the next week. But we'll day here. We'll go no place. If show no day one day, the next time you will see me. All right. Thank you, Floyd. Thank you so much, Papa.
All right,
Thank
Mama.
you. Job
You guys have a great time.
Yes.
Great time.
We'll
Don't
call
you
you.
on my phone. Don't
We'll
my
bring you
cards.
again. Yes, Papa.
All
Thank you.
right.
We'll bring you again some other time. Yes. All right. Bye, bye, fam. Thank you, guys. Have a good weekend. Mwah. Now. Okay, ma, see what I did. Let's see, yeah, fun day. They still want to see, don't go. Okay, thank you, Nella. Bye bye. Una bye bye. Yo, Mimi and Pancho will go get the weekend. Mo go start the weekend. I know your person there, Sheila. Sheila there. Okay, thank you, Onella. Onella, no, Pancho. Last show we get like 340 something shares. Onella, you want share like 250. Let me say, I see shares so no, a week. I tired. I don't even let me say I don't even know as I feel appreciate it. Yeah, no. Thank you so much, Onella. Thank you, Papa. And he say go to continue to watch me every day. So now a new fan dad, a new follower, a new sister, a new family member. Thank you so much, Onella. All right, thank you guys. You guys have a great weekend. I go my picnic. I go enjoy my life. Do my mimo chop some barbecue. We'll see next. We'll see next week. Okay. Ciao, that's it. Yeah. Okay.